Lawyers have criticized the proposed law to introduce road toll on designated roads in the country, terming it an illegality in itself, adding that it fails to meet the legal threshold of lawmaking because public participation did not happen as envisioned in the Constitution. Now, the National Assembly's Committee on Delegated Legislation a week ago approved the Public Finance Management National Road Toll Fund Regulations 2021, which awaits Members of Parliament's approval. If passed, the toll road fee will be introduced on major roads such as Thika Road, Jogoo Road, Southern Bypass, Nairobi Nakuru Highway, and Nyali Bridge. Now, the Motorists Association of Kenya has opposed the proposed reintroduction of toll fee on roads, which will subject motorists to pay taxes on the major public roads, bridges, and tunnels. Claudia Teno has more details on this story.
The National Assembly's Committee on Delegated Legislations a week ago approved the Public Finance Management National Road Toll Fund Regulation 2021, which awaits approval by MPs.
I haven't seen a clear criteria which will be followed in now charging these levies.
Katisia says that any member of the public can file a petition in court and stop the implementation of the proposed bill for flouting the Constitution by failing to include public participation.
It is very important for the Parliament to ensure that there is proper public participation before they pass this law. But the committee has the power to call for public participation in Article 10 of the Constitution, or the public involved. Many of us, including myself, we have seen it in the papers, and we are shocked. We are being told almost every road which leads you to Nairobi CBD, you will have to pay this road toll.
If the law is passed by Parliament and ascended by the President, motorists will be levied at toll stations for road maintenance, despite the fact that they are already paying for that through the fuel levy. Lawyers have termed this a double taxation.
In the fuel, there is the road maintenance levy. You have seen today they have increased the price of fuel by 5 shillings. That means the road maintenance levy is always there in the fuel. Now they want to introduce another law to make sure that we pay tolls, even the private vehicles. Remember also, they are also trying to amend the Tax Procedure Act. It's another act which is being amended. Don't we think we are overtaxing Kenyans?
Recently, the Consumers Federation of Kenya wrote to the Speaker of the National Assembly as an intervention to stop the possibility of tabling the act either as an agenda at the House Business Committee. In a statement, the Federation said, and I quote, that the excessive level of taxation, high public debt, bringing road tolls at a time consumers are battling the current and unprecedented high inflation, overstretched Kenya's taxation elasticity to a precarious balance. Any further taxation that is not informed by accountability and reasonable consideration of its adverse effects on macroeconomic environment would be reckless and most adverse to consumer interest. Road tolls are not urgent. They must stop and due public consultations made in the fullness of time. Any rush is suspect.
I think the committee should do is to accommodate the views of COFEC. Because COFEC, they are speaking on behalf of all Kenyans, I believe. Because Kenyans are the consumers of this infrastructure. So I think before they go ahead and table that bill before the House, they should listen to those views.
The Motorists Association of Kenya maintains that toll fees should only apply to privately required land and roads built by private entities. The association has asked their members and citizens to join in opposing this vile Public Roads Toll Act Cap 407, imposing of toll fees on major national roads. Under the new proposal, the National Roads Toll Fund will give the Transport Cabinet Secretary unfettered powers to declare any road or a portion, including a bridge or tunnel on public road, as a toll road. For Metropole TV, I'm Claudia Otieno.